What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. Today, we're gonna see if Kirby Star Allies is worth it on the Nintendo Switch. So, if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing. So, let's hop into it. So, if you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, you probably have noticed that I picked up a copy of Kirby Star Allies from Walmart on Tuesday when it's supposed to release tonight at midnight, which is pretty crazy. Getting it 3 days in advance is pretty awesome for me because I got to really sit down and play it and didn't have any chances of anybody spoiling it or anything like that. And I'm going to do my best in this video to not spoil it. Now, there are going to be things that I'm going to mention that may or may not spoil it for you, so if you are afraid of being spoiled for Kirby Star Allies, please go ahead and check out the card. I have other videos on this channel. Go somewhere else. Don't watch this video because you might or might not be spoiled, and I don't want to ruin it for you because this is a very fun game and I enjoyed it, and there's a little bit of stuff that I didn't like, but there's a lot of stuff that I liked. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the gameplay. I'll be showing you all these clips because the maps and the levels, they all change. They're really cool. It has 4 worlds. If that's a spoiler for you, you're already watching it, so whatever. There's a bunch of levels in each world, even some extra levels, some kind of mock extra levels that are within a level. It's pretty cool. If you've ever played a Kirby game, you know kind of what you expect, but this Kirby game I think is really fun because if you want, you can play couch co-op, which is a really fun thing, but you can always take this on the go. You can play couch co-op portable, so you don't have to be on a couch. You could be on a park bench, you could be on a train, you could be on a bus, you could be going anywhere. That's why I like this Kirby game. I think for the portability aspect, like all the other Switch games I review, is a plus because no one has so much time that you can just sit down in front of a TV and spend endless amounts of time on it. Now I know there's some people that do that, but with growing up and everything, for me it's hard. I got a job, all that, got a girlfriend, which makes it harder, so the Switch is really my go-to right now as far as current games, current generation, because of the portability aspect. But Kirby itself, this game is really fun. If you like platformers or easy platformers or co-op games, I say you pick it up because the levels are really cool. You start off with the ability to have 4 players play with you, so you got your Kirby and then 3 extra players, which I think is really fun because going through the levels you go to different kinds of characters and you can spit out what you have and grab another ability by grabbing someone else, and that's really fun because it's a Kirby game. You want to suck someone up and steal their abilities and take over whatever they have. And that's a big part of this game, as with other Kirby games. It's a lot of fun because you can use the fire ability on the ice map and it just makes it a little bit easier. Now I know this game is very easy. I think by the end of the game I had 50 or 75 extra Kirbys, which is insane because I only died like 4 or 5 times, and I think 3 of them were because I just fell off, or I sucked someone up in the air and then I fell off, and it was dumb. I wish I wouldn't have done that, but I had so many lives, it's not a big deal. This game is really easy. If you like hard games or challenging games, this one's probably not going to be for you. But with that being said, this is a fun platformer. Like, I enjoyed platforming because there's these random puzzle pieces that are way up top or way down low. Some are hidden, some you have to go to a secret level inside the level and then go get it. Some are hidden behind crates or frozen in ice or behind wood that's on fire or whatever it is. The puzzles, you pick the puzzle pieces up, and at each level at the end you can put them all together and you get a cool picture of a Kirby character or a nice background or something cool like that, depending on what you put together. And that's really fun. I think for kids, that's really works to Nintendo's advantage, because this is a Kirby game. This is a kid's game. And making it so easy will make it much broader for kids to play. And I think that's the reason this game is so easy. Now, some people, like me, played the demo, and the demo had an easy and a hard level. Well, spoiler alert, those were both in the first world, which kind of surprised me, but at the same time I understand why Nintendo didn't want to give out that much information of the later levels. So that one really kind of made people mad, because easy and hard, they were both really simple, and you walk through it. I got probably 2 or 3 hours worth of fun out of Kirby. I wasn't in like a real big hurry to beat this game. I was just kind of sitting back, chilling, going through the game, just exploring realistically. I wanted to collect as much as I could, and stars, if you get 100 stars, it becomes a Kirby, and if you get a Kirby, you can die and come back. So it's pretty simple, self-explanatory, nothing outlandish about this game. And the one thing that I thought was cool but kind of weird was the friends. So you use the friends in multiple different ways. There's a bridge, there's a wheel, there's weird things where you can throw in a friend, where you can combine powers to do one attack, which I thought was okay. I would have been able to like combine them and stay together, but that's just me nitpicking. Now, however, this is my biggest flaw in the game as well, because when it gets harder and it gets farther into the game, it's not as fun when you're standing there trying to push the up button and get your friends to come to you and do what you need them to do. And that's really where it gets iffy for me, because there was one time, I'm not kidding, I was standing there for like 30 seconds pushing the up button. They're like, we don't know what to do! What do we do? And I'm just like, can we go? I can see what needs to be happening. I know what needs to be happening. I have both characters that combine to do it. But I wish Nintendo would have made it be like an up and like a trigger, or an A or a B or an X or a Y. Something to kind of notify that you want to do the friend ability, but then also be able to pick which friend or what ability you want to use, because towards the end there's so much you can do, and it's just too much. The friend ability, I think, could have been done better, and that's where this game kind of falls for me. However, it looks beautiful. Wow, does this look so cool. I like games that look cool. It doesn't really make a difference if it's a good looking game or an okay game for me, if it's still fun. But this one's a good looking game, and the soundtrack is also really cool, which I liked. It's your Kirby soundtrack, so you know what that means. It's gonna be a good Kirby game, so I was happy about that. The friend ability was my downfall. So with that being said, is it worth $60? Is it worth $40? Yes, I think it's probably worth $60 because of the fun. I played it for 3 hours, so that's $20 an hour if I just stopped there. But I didn't. I played it for probably 5 or 6 when I was capturing footage for this or replaying it. I think it's a good purchase. Now, some people may think differently because you have Zelda and you have Mario and you have Skyrim, some really big games for the same price. Now, I understand where they're coming from, but it looks good. It's a fun game. It might be too easy, but I understand. I have Kirby games. I'm a fan of Kirby. I know that these games are going to be a little easier because you want to cater to that kid. And I think Nintendo did a good job. They did a very good job for the first Kirby game on the Nintendo Switch. I hope there's more. I know we're getting a Yoshi game that's probably going to be similar, but I am looking forward to more games like this because it's a fun game. You can just sit back, relax, play it. It's not too fast-paced, which I think is good for kids. So if you have a kid, I say go out and grab this. You can play it with them, couch co-op. I know a lot of friends that are going to be doing that, so I think you should do that too. Now I'm going to post below a digital code for the game on Amazon. They're apparently not selling the physical copy because they sold out of them, which leads me to believe that the Switch owners are picking this up. So I hope you check it out. So if you like game reviews like this, please comment below and let me know. If you're going to pick this game up, let me know. What games on the Switch are you playing? And thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.